In 2015, February 4th, my wife and I lost our firstborn son. And I don't wish it on any parent to have to bury one of their children. It should be the other way around. But it is part of the reality of human existence. Every religion tries its best at its core to address the issue of suffering and death. And I found that Christianity gives the most meaningful and purposeful response to that quest to understand suffering and death, because the Christian promise simply says this: out of every tragedy, heartache, wound, and brokenness, there will come a greater good. We don't always know what it is. We don't know why. We may not see it in our lifetime. But God has an uncanny ability to take what was meant for evil and turn it into a greater good. Something comes out of that. So let me be a little personal here. Because of COVID, my grandchildren stepped up to the plate and, began to help out in ministry. And one of the sons of my son who passed, because my wife and I are raising his three boys, he had a moment after filming the service. He was handling the camera, and he broke down crying. So we went back into my office, we sat down, and I asked him what happened. He said, I had a moment. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, it hit me that if my father was still alive, I would not be doing what I'm doing. I'd probably be doing something else. I wouldn't be involved in ministry. And I'm not saying that my father had to die in order for that to happen, but out of my father's death, this is one of the good things that have taken place. And I will tell you, that blessed me deeply and profoundly that he was able to see that and understand that. So we live in hope in our faith.